Ya, gente, bueno, quiero empezar, pero quería ver un poco de esto. Play making moves. Yo no sé show animations in the park. Animation. Pero ¿por qué me cambio, weón? Me va a saltar los entrenamientos porque la verdad que no me gustan. Así que, y no se gana mucho. O sea, hasta el momento creo que estamos ganando.
Hey, have a seat. How you doing, coach? What? I said, how you doing, coach? Oh. Sorry. What'd you say? I said, how you doing, man? Oh, great. I'm great. What's going on, man? First time we met, you gave me a speech about Tribe being the greatest group of all time. This don't sound like Tribe.
Well, I just don't want to be closed-minded and thought I'd try some new stuff out.
All right.
Expand my musical palette.
How you digging that so far?
I don't know yet. But, look, obviously I didn't ask you here to talk about music, and, not one for speeches, so I'll just say, congrats. You're running with the starters next time out.
Stop playing with that. Let's go!
Hey, you've done everything right and then some. But you can't let up, though, all right?
No, that is not an issue at all, Coach. Oh, I can't wait to see my name up on that board in the locker room, man.
We're really excited for you, MP. You just keep doing what you're doing, and this is just the beginning.
I got you, Coach.
Este es solo el comienzo.
Let's
dice,
go!
Big news. Big news. Rookie standout MP will be making his first appearance in the starting lineup tonight. Quicker than many NBA insiders predicted, which begs the question, is this MP's I told you so moment?
Stan, you've been hanging with JJ too long. Rookie standout? Are you okay?
All right, well, I'm guessing that you would not be calling this his I told you so moment then.
I told you what? That's my president of basketball operation is forcing me into the starting lineup so he doesn't look bad.
Oh,
Wow.
come on, Kendrick. That's not fair.
Why not? Why not? We already know the hash and the little PR scheme to make MP and the front office look good. This could just be part of that.
That's a completely separate issue. I know their top assistant, Wayne Graves, really, really well from my time at Duke.
He knows
and
everybody
believe
from
me,
Duke.
he'd never join a staff where the front office dictates who starts. That's not how things are done over there, point blank. And I know, because I'm plugged in.
Well, then are you ready to say right here, right now, this is his I told you so moment?
I wouldn't go that far. Until MP proves he's better than Shep, he's not in a position to say, I told you so to anyone. That's what this drama's all about in the first place.
Even JJ agrees with me. MP hasn't proven anything.
I didn't say that, Perk. I didn't say that. MP deserves to start. All I'm saying is he's got a long way to go before he makes fans in the city forget about Shep, who's had an excellent start to his career, too.
Yes.
Until he puts Shep in the rearview mirror, these comparisons will continue to haunt him.
JJ, guess what? I'm actually proud of you. You got most of that right.
Most of that.
I have my moments.
And MP, I would love for you to prove me wrong, brother. Believe me, I got love for everyone in the association.
That's definitely
That's
not
not
true.
true. Not true.
But the lights are only going to get bigger and brighter from here. Can you handle it? I've got some big-time doubts. Carry on.
Ese weón me odia,
Everybody
weón.
bring it in. Let's go. Let's go.
O no cree en mí, lo de.
Come on, guys. Let's go. All right, guys. I'll make this quick.
All right,
Now,
yeah.
as we all know, this is our beloved rookie MP's first game in the starting lineup.
Let's go.
You guys are one step ahead of me today.
What's new, coach?
Okay. MP, it's all you, kid. Rally the troops.
Thanks, Coach. Hey, yeah, I know I'm not big on speeches, man. But it is an honor to be going to battle with y'all. And I know I'm going to do everything that I can do to help us get this done. All right? Now let's bring it in. You're going to get a win on 3. 1, 2, 3, win!
Este es nuestro primer partido como titulares.
We're here at the NBA 2K23 launch party in downtown Los Angeles. There are celebrities, there's culture, there's art, there's fashion, you name it. There's somebody getting their hair cut, there's somebody getting their My Team card made. It is awesome. Do you guys want a behind the scenes look? Let's go. The party just started.
Esto lo
There's
debe
a
ver.
lot of people here. Look, this is the My Team station. So I know you just got scanned for the game. What do they need to get right about your appearance?
Man, they gotta get my dreads right, and I gotta have a 99 overall rating.
Even if I was like a 60, I'd be happy.
I mean, you're not an NBA player, though. So.
Yeah, hey, but I'll be a 60 again.
You were in the My Career story?
Last year.
What was it like to get scanned into the game?
It was dope. It turned out amazing. It was great. Dope opportunity.
Okay, guess what? I have some big news. I'm going to be in the My Career story. Yeah, your My player will come to me and we'll do an interview like we're doing right now. So will you send me a screenshot of when you get to me? Okay. What does it mean to you to have your dance in NBA?
Bueno, eso es entretenido, a ver, veamos.
We've got a terrific low-post matchup tonight, Doris. Two of the top big men in the league going head-to-head.
Kevin, these are two teams that try to get their centers as many touches as possible. They are the axis upon which these offenses rotate, and how much the defense can guard that entry pass will be a key tonight.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. In the post, it's Tatum and Williams. Smart in the backcourt with Brown to his side. And it's Wolf in at the 3 spot. And this team, Greg, drafting MP, hoping he can grow into the leader here. It might take some time, but he should, I think, find his way.
And those intangibles were a big reason to draft MP. We'll keep an eye on him as he develops and steps into a leadership role for the team.
Now, here's Garland. After the miss from Wolf, Wade kicks to Mitchell. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots over Brown. And that basket's going to count, folks. Gets the goaltending call right there.
Just barely too late and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block.
Wolf, no good. It's Garland with the ball for Cleveland. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to talk with J.B. Bickerstaff for a minute. He told me they have to lean on their post game tonight. He wants them to get the ball into the block each time down the floor and pound those guys inside. Sounds like this could be a real physical battle, Kevin. Back to you.
Thank you, David. GA, it wasn't long ago.
Pero ¿por qué no entran, man?
Well, not anymore. I mean, Cleveland has
No voy a hacer un suspiro así, pues no entran.
They play some of the toughest
Son muy
in
difíciles.
the NBA, and they're only going to get better in the years to come.
Here's Wolf. That shot off.
No entró nada.
Cleveland will take it the other way. They are coming into this having notched a win against the Knicks in their last game.
Ya debería haber estado varias veces.
They blocked a lot of shots in that.
It was obvious. They pressured that team from the outset every trip down the floor. That will wear an opponent down over time.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Here's Garland after the made shot from Wolf. Here's Osman. He's coming off a 10-point game against New York. Now here's Tatum. Here's Wolf. And it's good, 2 points. Wolf got 6 points.
This guy can do so much for you on the offensive end, and that is why his number gets called time and time again.
Osman kicks to Garland. Tatum against Wade. Out to the right wing. Here's Osman. Here's Allen. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's on Robert Williams.
And guys, I think the future is so bright for Jared Allen. We're talking about an athletic, mobile big man who has already proven to be an accomplished two-way player.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Stevens is checked in, and it's LeVert in for Mitchell. So Boston going with almost an entire new grouping. Al Horford is checked in for Robert Williams. Alinari comes in for Jason Tatum. Malcolm Brogdon's checked in for Brown. And it's Pritchard in for Smart. Here's Wade after the made shot from Wolf. Wade kicks to Rubio from 10 feet out, and he hits the jumper for 2.
Well, that's the way it works. Good call, good finish inside by Rubio.
And after playing 34 games with the Cavs, Ricky Rubio suffered an ACL tear that ended his 21-22 season.
It was heartbreaking, Greg, because Rubio was off to an incredible start. He was averaging 13 points, 6 assists, and 4 boards, and he was proving to be an integral part of what had been a Cavaliers revival.
Here's LeVert after the made shot from Wolf. Here's Stevens. No good off the back of the rim. Celtics leading by 3. Here's Gallinari. And he drops it in from the low post.
Well, let's remember, at 6'10", Gallinari is a threat from that distance. My goodness.
Pass to LeVert. Here's Stephens. Here's Rubio. Wade trying to break free. And the basket by Rubio.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Here's Wolf. At basket number 6 to his stat sheet. He's now 6 for 10.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Rubio the pass to Stevens. Back to Rubio. High post Allen. Turned in an outstanding game against New York.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Here's Wolf. Jared Allen grabs the miss.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
That boy, to have someone back there who can erase your mistakes. What a big-time asset defensively.
As we reach the end of the first quarter, Celtics.
Vamos bien.
14. Let's give it up.
Five-game run on the floor for Boston. Again on the wing, he's joined by Brown. Williams is out there with Jason Tatum. And it's Smart in at the one. And that one misses. Doris with the officials calling slightly fewer fouls. It seems like we see a more physical game on the floor. What do you think?
I think it's a change for the better, Kevin. Obviously, you want guys to be safe, but the defense must be allowed to do their job.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Karis LeVert has become one of the game's best slashers. He says, honestly, I just go to the front of the rim and work on different spins. Getting more comfortable with both hands and finishing. Kyrie Irving did that when he was younger, and that's one of the ways he became a great finisher. Kevin, back to you.
He is a great finisher. David, thanks. He's studying the greats and it's paying off.
And Jaylen Brown is such a force on the offensive end. Hard to keep that guy out of the paint. Terrific finisher.
Bueno, vamos
This
mejor.
is his first free throw of the game. That free throw missing.
And for Jaylen Brown at the free throw line, he has worked so hard on his mechanics, and that's paid dividends in terms of his confidence, guys.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Stevens is checked in, and Ricky Rubio subbed in for Garland. Then for the Celtics, Al Horford. He's checked in for Robert Williams. Alinari comes in for Tatum, and it's Pritchard in for Derek White. And maybe the only weakness for Brown is his handle on the ball.
And it's something that he's worked on every offseason. Still, though, susceptible to turnovers while dribbling. That's one of the very few weaknesses in his game.
A three ball. Another three for Cleveland.
Cleveland had better start closing down on shooting.
The pass to Wolf. The Cavaliers pull it in. Last meeting was in Boston, where they were unable to fight off the Celtics.
And they lost the last matchup with this club, and it was really the reserve where the gap in play was felt.
Well, this team gets elevated when Rubio puts together games like this, showing off the
O sea que
entire
perdimos el
arsenal
partido
right now.
anterior,
Well,
¿no?
they're winning largely because of this guy's play. He has been sensational.
So it's Rubio bringing it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. 4-point game.
Pero fue muy justo igual. Hemos perdido un juego. De todo. No, pero este tipo le da esos triples me gustaría hacerlos a mí, pero hasta el momento no me quiero arriesgar.
Wolf shot's good. Wolf got 6 here in this quarter. The Cavaliers have gone 7 of 14 in the second quarter, shooting to the tune of 50%. Here's Stephens, guarded by Wolf. Stevens, the pass to Rubio. He takes it in, and that one drops.
Ese tipo,
Rubio's got 14.
Rubio,
Hard to shade Rubio defensively. He's always mixing up the moves, stays
es una locura, man.
Here's Neto, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go.
Y ahora les van a dar dos.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
And this is his second trip to the line of the game.
And going back to his numbers from just a season ago, he was knocking it down at a 77% clip.
And that'll do it for the first half.
For the score, your Cavaliers, 34.
Muy justo estamos.
35.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. And Mr. Incredible has been sensational.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And part of that has to do with his mindset. He has been looking to push the action at every opportunity, and he has been in attack mode all night.
Donovan Mitchell is out there with Garland. Then it's Ricky Rubio. And it's Wade in at the 4 shot. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. The Celtics with the lead. Endorse this Celtics team. Very young. How are they doing?
In consecutive drafts, they drafted 2 talented and elite two-way players. That's Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum. And so, yes, both guys are young, as is the entire core. But the fact is they've matured together, they've had deep playoff runs, and they remain dangerous.
And there's one area where the Cavs have been very good the past few seasons. That's the draft. They've made some terrific picks in terms of personnel.
Both free throws good from Wolf. You're right, GA, they have, and the draft's been essential to the rebuild effort in Cleveland.
And they've been so smart about it. You look at the guys they brought in, Mobley, Garland, Sexton, they nailed just about every one of their selections.
Here's Osman. Lays it up off the glass.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
That was a second look at our Mobile One drive. Amazing control on display.
And a close game like this, you've got to dig deep and just find a way to make things happen. Wow, he got whacked on that, which shouldn't be much debate there.
Boston shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Well, after their offense stalled in the finals, the Celtics getting some veteran help. Gallinari and Brogdon both bring shooting, and Brogdon's another playmaker on the floor.
Both free throws good from Wolf.
Guys, you think about the Boston Celtics, and obviously the offense is driven by the 2 J's, Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown. So much of what Boston does starts with their wing play.
Back to Mitchell. For the tie. No good on the shot. Boston leading by 3. Passes it to Wolf. The rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Well, this is the aspect of Tatum's game that is most improving, the ability to manipulate defenses and find an open teammate.
And doors with Tatum and Brown, if they aren't scoring, they're creating for others.
Yeah, both Jason and Jaylen took major steps as playmakers, understanding the value of their teammates as release points, as guys who can take some pressure off the scoring load. And listen, neither guy is finished improving.
I mean, he's just been brilliant today, guys, and it was the same exact story last time out.
Vamos bien, gente. Estoy aprendiendo a hacer esos shots. Son... Me gustan. Esto fue un foul.
That's good from Wade. And Doris looking back at last year, the Cavs far exceeded expectations.
Como dije, estoy amando el pro, yo por lo menos. Oh, so foul.
To me, their talent is unmistakable. Give credit to the organization for drafting well and making key trades that have really elevated this roster.
And that replay showed just how forceful that block was.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
The Celtics shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
And take a look back at last season, and what a season it was for them from the free throw line. 82% as a group.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. LeVert's checked in.
Boy, really soft touch on display. It is a luxury to have a big man who can hit from the line at a consistent rate.
Por lo menos los comentarios en inglés no se sienten repetitivos. Y eso es lo que me gusta de escucharlo en inglés, porque los comentarios en español probablemente no sean iguales.
Shot from 16 and too long on the shot.
Ooh, this is turning into a slow start here in the second half. Seems like they left that offense in the locker room.
Down low. Wolf's shot's
Oh,
good.
sí.
Wolf's got the lead up to 9 now for the Celtics.
And really, this is the time to push it. Try to extend that lead.
You know, they can make things much easier on themselves in the 4th if they just have a few more possessions like that.
Pass to Mitchell. Shot from 12.
Ooh.
Rebound by Williams. Williams has got 5 rebounds tonight.
And then they continue to control the glass.
Eso.
Taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam.
Eso es lo que no sabía hacer, que ahora ya lo aprendí.
1:56 left in the third quarter of the game. Timeout is called. First of the game for the Cavaliers.
And you gotta appreciate how much Robert Williams just gets after it on defense.
You really do, because he wants to block every single shot that goes up. He hits the glass now with a level of aggression after being challenged by his coaching staff. And goodness, his teammates love his energy.
For the Cavaliers, Stevens is checked in.
O sea, yo voy a decir algo que probablemente a mucha gente no le va a parecer, pero para mi punto de vista, hoy por hoy, el mejor juego de deporte es este, bueno, es de NBA, honestamente. Más que FIFA, bajo mi punto de vista, claro, pero lo mejor, o sea, desde 2018 por lo menos a la fecha, hermano.
And ever since halftime, they played precision basketball offensively.
I gotta believe that's something the coach talked to them about at the halftime. They have valued each possession.
Garland, the pass to LeVert.
Puede que esté exagerando, pero no sé, es lo que siento.
Cleveland moving the ball around. There's the pass to LeVert. No good with the triple.
That's not his spot, but given the lack of defense, you'd like to see him knock that one down.
And Darius Garland picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Gallinari is checked in for Derek White.
Danilo Gallinari.
Horford the pass to Wolf. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
His second.
Darius Garland picks one up.
And they're doing a better job of working themselves to the line here in the second half.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Celtics.
They've been playing some really physical offense, just attacking the paint as much as possible. And I tell you what, they have been very successful with that strategy.
The other thing that's been impressive is really just relentless driving the basketball. Doesn't matter if the defense is there, they are challenging them and getting it done.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Here's Wolf, the 15-footer, good. Wolf got 38 points.
And nice job taking what the defenders gave him. These guys need a gut check right now.
Well, simply stated, simply not enough effort, not enough attention to detail. They've gotten run over this evening.
Rejected by Brogdon.
Oh, always fun to watch Malcolm Brogdon guard a little bit. Send it back.
Wolf, no good.
Okay, fallé.
Outside Garland. Hit the teardrop. Rebounded by the Celtics.
Rápido.
And here is Williams. And so it's Boston. Their lead is 15 going into the break. And their ability to get points in the paint has made...
O sea, es más difícil como hacer los golpes fuertes porque tienes que acercarte definitivamente, pero se siente como más satisfactorio igual. Pero no creo que nos puedan, o sea, nos podrían alcanzar. No, ya no nos alcanzan. No sé qué viene después de la, tal vez A más puede. Pero vamos 70-47.
That being considered, what's the first step in that improvement?
A lot of times it's bringing in a great defender, like a Pat Beverly or an Andre Iguodala, a defensive anchor who also inspires his teammates to take that challenge.
I'm glad we got a chance to check out that fantastic drive one more time.
And putting that pressure on the rim, that's what it's all about, threatening with that attack.
Here's Boston. They're on a 17-7 run. And it's sent back by Allen.
Boy, you've got to watch those long arms of Jared Allen. Twice on the pipe, send it back.
His second, 14 foul. Shooting for Boston. Taking 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. We know the NBA is exploring alternate broadcasts for selected games, allowing users to pick their commentators. Doris, should you and I be nervous?
Kevin, I'm always nervous.
Anota 10 tiros libres en una partida NBA. Solo el 8% logró eso. Lol, tengo mi primer logro increíble.
Coming from you, a Hall of Famer, you kidding me? I'll work with you any day, and I'll do the analyst, and you can do the play-by-play. How does that sound?
2 minutes
Kevin,
in the game.
love it.
2 minutes.
Here's Windler. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. For Boston, they've gone 6 of 9 on their field goal attempts since the start of the fourth quarter. Wolf uses the glass to finish the layup. Wolf got 44.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of
Yo creo que Amas ha sido lo
always
máximo que
reading the
sacaba.
situation, reacting quickly and capitalizing.
Here's Neto. Pass to Windler. There's the three. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Boston's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for Boston.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And now, for the year, this is going to take him to 7 wins.
And once the horn sounds, they're going to go up 2-0 in the season series.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Mr. Incredible.
This guy has been shot making
Yo soy
all
Mr.
night
Incredible,
long. He
pero-
commands the rock and takes over.
There's the dish to Lopez. No good that time. Good work defensively by Horford. So it's the Celtics now. Here's Wolf, and good! There's another.
My goodness, 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show. Neto kicks to a Okoro. Here's Windler. Allen trying to break free, and he recovers it over Williams. Allen's shot is off. And they can just dribble the ball until the buzzer.
Yeah, they got to be happy with the outcome.
Again, what an avalanche.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now. Passes it to Okoro. Pass to Windler. From downtown, no good. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one.
The end of the game.
To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says I think
18,000 fans, ¿cómo lo ven?
Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying
Más de
thanks for
1000,
watching.
no me la creo.
We'll see you next time.
New endorsement, bien. Los endorsements solo es como el marketing, digámoslo así. First of all, would like to attend to okay. With you there, no compromise. Siempre son milestones. No. Voy a tomar todo lo mejor, honestamente, y a la mierda. Porque, puta, puedo hacer yo mi entrenamiento tranquilo en esta.
Oh man, it's amazing. It's like, you know, obviously I've been on the soundtrack a couple of times, and to be on there so consistently is probably one of the best things you could wish for or ask for.
Out of all of the rappers, do you think you're the best NBA 2K player?
Look at the score. Y'all tell me. Right now.
He's 8-0. He's acting like it's a blowout. I know you are a big NBA 2K player. Okay, on average.
Sorry, está viendo los logros.
Everyone's still finding their footing in this early part of the season, Grant. How important is it to get off to a
Y eso que vamos, o sea, es el comienzo de la temporada.
To get off early to a good start, BA. You really want to build some momentum early. In some ways, it can really set the tone for the
Pero
rest
entre
of the
más
season.
DC pueda ganar, mejor. Ya sé lo que quiero subir. Cuando comencé me lo gasté en algo que no está mal en lo que gasté, pero realmente hubiera podido gastármelo en algo mejor.
They beat the Bulls during their last encounter in Chicago.
And they came away with the win because everyone contributed. The starters, the bench, they all played as a unit.
Ahora, no tengo que jugar, tengo que jugar como en el partido anterior.
Now here's DeRozan. He picked up 21 points in their last win against Charlotte. Here's Mr. Incredible. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up. DeMar DeRozan picks one up. Well, Grant, you look at the Celtics and their defense. Not a surprise. It's at the heart of this team.
No question. I mean, you have 3+ defenders on the perimeter.
Ahora, para conseguir otro logro tendría que hacer 10 puntos de 3, pero tengo que subir mi puntuación. Necesito ese espacio.
The Bulls trading away their star, Jimmy Butler.
And what a haul they got from Minnesota. Zach LaVine, the headliner, and he's turned out to be a franchise player. It's tough to win one of those type of deals, but Chicago got a stud.
Wolf, good.
Now for MP, remember, this guy was booed on draft night. He came into the league with the fans against him, but I think MP is using that as fuel.
No question, you have to. It's a tough spot to come into, but MP is going to try to win over the fans. LaVine, good.
4 puntos.
This
3 puntos.
demonstrates how confident LaVine is. Knows he has the trust of his teammates to fire quick shots.
Yep, that one goes. 6 points for him.
I just love his approach coming into tonight. Focused and aggressive.
Pass the ball. Back to LaVine.
Yo sé que bueno, gran parte de mi juego en este juego ha sido el parque, honestamente. Le quedan 6 segundos.
Here's LaVine for 3. Boston with a rebound. This game coming on the heels of their win versus the Cavaliers.
Sometimes it's difficult to get good looks on the road, but they ran the offense brilliantly.
You know what it is? That's good advanced scouting. They knew what they were in for, and they were ready.
Here's LaVine. After the basket by Boston. Pass the ball.
Primera vez que saco 18.000 fans en un juego, o sea, es demasiado.
Another shot. And the layup is good.
Did you see the height he got on his vertical? I would love to see DeMar DeRozan hit the offensive glass more often.
Williams. Nice persistence to tip it back in.
He has the knack for being in the right spot at the right time. Gets a lot of sneaky points with his work on the glass.
Que estoy tratando de hacer puntos de otro tipo, pero bueno. Estoy tratando de cambiar un poquito mi juego. Vamos a ver si logro hacerlo. No me han dejado hasta el momento.
Incredible longevity. Started every game after his rookie season.
Very consistent tonight at the offensive end. Right there, he helps fuel.
Tengo que llegar a más.
Timeout call here. Chicago decides to talk it over. And Smitty talking about DeRozan, a key piece to this team, no doubt.
You know, BA, he just continues to improve his skill set. Already an elite scorer, now sharing the ball more than he has in his career.
Pero no me han dejado, o sea, en el otro tenía más entradas libres, en este no.
Almost an entire new group here. Horford, he's checked in for Williams. Gallinari comes in for Jason Tatum. Brogdon's checked in for Jaylen Brown. And Pritchard is subbed in for Smart. So Chicago going with an almost entire new group here. Drummond's checked in for Vucevic. Green comes in for Williams. DeSumo, he's checked in for Zach LaVine. And it's Caruso in for Ball. And about Caruso, he's not a stat stuffer, Smitty, but he does everything.
No doubt about that, BA. Not flashy on the
Ahora estos son los Chicago Bulls.
He's done a little bit of everything. The ultimate floor general. Money from the stripe. He does a great job night in and night out.
Slams it down with two hands. Man, they're really getting aggressive now. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Back to Caruso. DeRozan outside. Oh, they get a hand on it. Here's Mr. Incredible. Oh, two-handed power slam.
Talk about taking advantage of the opportunity.
How about the anticipation right there that led to the steal? Then he goes straight to the bucket.
Great activity at both ends. Great teamwork as well.
Now here's Drummond. 14 points for him last game against Charlotte.
And his defense was absolutely outstanding, especially his 2 blocks, which helped turn the game.
And a different kind of score. DeRozan attempted 741 mid-range jumpers last year, almost 300 more than anyone else.
O sea, puedo hacerlo, pero tengo que subir mi insignia.
So tough to
El quitar la pelota.
DeRozan with the strength, the near 40-inch vertical, and he loves to challenge you.
Mr. Incredible, and he makes it on the layup. 16 points for him.
He's 7 out of 9 from the field to start off. Great output.
Pass to DeSumo. Drummond with the ball. DeRozan outside. DeRozan double team. 4 on the clock. Green for 3. And again, no good by Chicago. The Celtics have gone a fantastic 8 of 11 so far. Takes a 13-footer. Off the window. It's good.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
DeRozan outside. Back to Caruso. He shoots it. And so it's Boston earning this break in the action up 10. Their key to consistency has been their dominance in the paint. They've been the more physical.
Qué buena.
Please give a big round of applause for your
Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. All right, guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach for the Celtics?
Tonight, early on, this team is saying, forget the analytics. Let's take mid-range shots. They can be easy points.
And also, the coaching staff has to love the hustle so far. Just playing with great energy, getting out and converting in transition.
On the court for Chicago, Boston Williams at power forward with Vucevic at center. Ayo DeSumo out there with ball. And it's LaVine in at the 3, the small forward. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks. Well, Jason Tatum added
No lo voy a
muscle
hacer,
to his
no
frame
quiero
and
hacerle
layers
foul.
to his game, but still not satisfied. He said, quote, I just got to be better. I have to elevate my level from being one of the top 10 to 15 players to a top 5 player. I got to make everybody else around me better. Brian, still work to do.
And plenty of runway to do it, Allie. Thanks.
Oh, guys, the city of Chicago is used to the highest standard. The shadow of those Michael Jordan teams still looms large. Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will retain possession. Quarter number 2 and about a minute in. It feels like once you get a taste of winning, you never want that to end, Grant.
No quiero hacer foul,
For most franchises, it does end for long periods of time. I hope the fans do appreciate this current Bulls team. There's something to be proud of. Excellent defensive instincts leading to the quick reaction.
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Man, good whistle there.
First personal foul.
And he drops the first. You know, one expression you hear from a lot of coaches nowadays, threatening drives. What's the value of breaking the paint?
BA, dribble penetration is so important, particularly in today's game. With the spacing and the great shooting on the perimeter, if you can get to the paint, you may score at the rim, but if the defense collapses, now you have an opportunity to find an open shooter from three.
Ooh, he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. Well, Grant, one thing Levine has done since entering the league, he's taken his strength training very seriously.
No question. He can play a much more physical brand of ball now. We even see him post up with his back to the basket, converting through contact. It's just part of his overall evolution.
And the Celtics making a change here. White's checked in.
And it hasn't just been their stellar offense. Their defense has been effective as well.
Yes, when it's going good, it feels easy. These are the nights you relish, but they're tough to replicate.
Williams passes to Ball. Shot clock at 6. That one's wide left. The Celtics have gone 3 of 3 to begin the second. Free throw line jumper, and the Celtics tack on 2 more.
Their success from mid-range has really set them apart today.
Pass to Dosunmu. Now Williams to the inside, and Vucevic gets it to go on the assist from Williams. Vucevic has got his second bucket on the night. Wolf, good.
They're simply not missing. Unreal.
Good shooting can be contagious. You see the confidence running through this team right now.
And that one's good. Vucevic has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Nice speed from Lonzo Ball to the wide open man. He has a good eye for those openings.
And that one's good.
They have no answer defensively inside.
The Bulls have gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. Outside Levine. Back to Ball. Left side Williams.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Here's Vucevic. It's tipped. And they're able to recover. And the basket is good. And Boston calls time here.
Boston, timeout.
Both teams will make substitutions. And so it's Boston up 25 big ones as we head into the next period. The hustle they've shown on defense has been tremendous. More 2K.
24.
O sea, no saqué como B más, creo. A ver. Sí, B más.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out in the next 2 quarters. It's a backcourt. Tatum at 4 while Williams patrols the middle. And it's Brogdon in at the 3. That's the Boston 5. Vucevic finds DeRozan. No good that time. And Boston going the other way now.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
They grab their own miss. Williams. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Third personal foul.
No debate there. He got hammered.
At the line, Robert Williams. At the line for 2.
First free throw is good. He's perfect from the line this time. And for the Bulls, they're shooting at 32% from the floor. Not good. Here's DeRozan. And it's rejected. And they'll get another chance. Second chance effort. And he connects with a jumper. DeRozan's got 7.
Finally getting one to fall. They were 0 for 3 to start this half.
Here's Mr. Incredible. And that one is hammered home.
And I love how he's pushing the tempo and creating for others. He does this game in and game out. Incredible.
You know what it is? It's his creativity. That's making this engine run.
DeRozan outside. Back to ball. Vucevic against Williams. Oh, it's blocked by Williams.
And I'm sure this isn't how they drew it up at the half. Only 1 for 5 here in the third quarter. You live for nights like this when it's all working and the rim looks so huge.
And so here is Chicago. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Back to Levine. Uses the glass on the layup.
Levine.
He's got 7.
Beautiful play when it comes to explosive dribble moves. Levine makes it happen. You know Zach Levine's never averaged fewer than double-digit points in his career, but he didn't get picked for the All-Star team until his 7th season.
For Chicago, they've got just 2 of 6 in the second half. DeRozan outside. Vucevic, the pass to DeRozan. Tatum pulls it in. Tatum's got 6 rebounds now in the game. You know, one area where Levine improved in his first All-Star season was efficiency, Smith.
You're correct. The scoring totals were always impressive, but his effective shooting percentage took a big jump up. Zach's playing the smartest basketball of his career.
And it's DeRozan missing.
The will is there, but the execution is lacking. He can't seem to finish plays this quarter.
Wolf, good.
And they're refusing to take a break, even with a nice lead. They just continue to attack. You have to love it.
They've taken nothing for granted. You can see they're playing the moment rather than the score.
Outstanding dribble drive. And that replay was brought to you by Mobile One.
You know, B.A., even with the game well in control, he's going right at the rim. I love it.
Levine can't hit.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
From about 19, here's Williams. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to belong to Nikola Vucevic.
The officials were right on top of that one.
Malcolm Brogdon's checked in for Brown. A big group substitution here for Chicago. Andre Drummond is checked in for Nikola Vucevic. Green comes in for Williams. DeSumo, he's checked in for DeMar DeRozan. And it's Caruso in for Ball. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, the Celtics are handing the keys to the 2 J's, Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown. There have been growing pains and even some question if the pair could coexist. But Brown said, quote, "The adversity will help us grow. As long as I'm on the same page with him and he's on the same page with me, we're all good." Right?
Figuring it out, Allie. Thank you.
Line for your Celtics.
Second free throw, no good. Chicago's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Levine passes to Green. DeSumo on the wing. Caruso outside. Back to DeSumo. Shot clock at 5. Here's Levine for 3. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. And it's time to take another look at that powerful block.
Oh my, and that was textbook defense, positioning himself well to send it back.
Here's Wolf. He's covered by Levine. Wolf, good. He's got 42.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Pass to Green. Back to DeSumo. Clock at 6.
Tienen 3 segundos. O sea.
A shot to stop the drought. Got a piece of it. And he gets it back. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
O sea, a casi a más.
And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. Well, this might not have been the most competitive game we've ever seen, but you've got to appreciate their masterful performance.
And I'm sure their fans appreciated it too. We saw the outstanding defense and a loaded offensive effort. And they were just dominant out there.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Grant Hill, Steve Smith.
Yo diría que aquí es donde se gana
This is
más.
Brian Anderson. Thanks for watching tonight's game. We'll see you next time.
O sea, digamos que en el parque se ganan 800, pero aquí puedes ganar suscríbanse, dejen like, comenten el video, compartan mi canal y ya los veo en la siguiente. Cuídense.